सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Session to this intermediate training session. Hello, Bashal Parikh, Om Desai. Welcome. सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International. Okay, so I want to cover today morning session some end game and some typical combination with motive. In the afternoon session, I will do finding good moves in opening stage or finding good moves at middle game. So let's do some end game workout. Now this particular position, one pawn each, and it is white to play. So I want you to evaluate the position correctly. Can white win the game? And how should the game progress? What should white do now? Please find out what should white do now. Hello, Paris Kumar and Akshar Jala. This says F4. I am giving you every diagram 3 minutes at least. At least three. Some diagrams I'll give 5 minutes. So do not be in haste. One careless move, you will throw away the win. One careless move, you will throw away the win. Not correct. Not correct. The analysis is not correct. Manish Radia and Paris Kumar think again. It is very important to know the method. That is why I want to devote morning session, end game, and some puzzles, and evening session about strategy, opening strategy, middle game strategy. You know, you have to change your thought process. In end game, do not make a haste move. You must force yourself to calculate and think the method. One careless move, result will change. F4 is a bad move. Think again. Somebody has to suggest move. I am waiting. You have got 2 more minutes. What is this? Manish Radia, King F5. That is also a bad move. King F5 is also bad. You throw away the win. White is in a winning position. So it is also a bad move. Hello, Suek Patel. It is very important. I should concentrate only on middle game and end game. So this position you can make mistake quickly by playing natural moves. You need to analyze. You need to analyze why f4 is a bad move, why king f5 is not a good move. King d5 is also not enough. F4 not good move, king f5 not good move, king d5 also not good move. No, Paris Kumar, there cannot be two moves. You have to always find one move. That is what you need to ascertain your mind. आपको कंफर्म करना है, ये नहीं तो ऐसा नहीं है. You have to find the plan, the correct move. Don't say two moves, please. King d5 is the wrong move. King f5 wrong move. F4 wrong move. So it remains king d4. King e5 and king f5, king d5 wrong moves. Okay. Okay, king d4 is the right move. But why? Let us see what is wrong with f4. First, I will discuss what is wrong with the moves. For example, let us say f4. Now, the plan is white will go for the pawn. And then, but black king should come rear. I mean, the king should come king here and king here and king here. Attack. f4, I will play king. Suppose you play pawn push, it is a draw. No more win. That means you have to go king or king. Let us say king e5. Then I should go king coming. Okay. Now you play here. I think it is a mistake here. Here it is necessary to come. But no, this is not correct move. Here this is not correct move. F4. What do I do now? 1 second. I think king come. So no. King coming c5. And this is a bad move because of f6. Now if you come king to e5, I should play king. And now if you come to king f6, I have got defense. You take the pawn is lost, and you push the pawn, I catch the pawn. Or alternately, if you push the pawn, king d7 is enough. Suppose you push the pawn, then king d7 is enough to draw. So f4 is not good. Let us say the other move wrote king f5. King f5, you should approach the pawn. Just come over here. Now if you play, I will play king to d4. So that I will catch the pawn from the rear. Just 1 second, please. 1 second. Getting warmer. Now this is draw. So king d5 also, king e5 also draw. If you play king e5, I will play king to same king c5. Now you push the pushing two moves. I have already discussed. Pushing two moves, it is I will support my pawn or catch the pawn. After you push the pawn king and you come here king. So you have to push, then I will catch. So pushing the pawn one square. Even then this is a draw. Draw. And now rule of opposition, all of you know. By that time you take king f5, black will reach king f7. Now black will come for the pawn. You wait, you take, draw. Opposition, if the king on 6th rank, it is winning, but it is not on 6th rank. So it's a draw. That means, okay, all right, you finish the exam and come back. Virabhadra, all the best for exam. Hello, good morning, Vivan Vishal sir. So these are not good moves. That means at the moment, this is the only correct move to win. All other moves draw. So king d4, good move. Now king d5. Now if you try to return, it is too late. This is too late. Now I am approaching pawn very fast. So king cannot return. King d4, king. King has to go. I don't want to allow the king to enter. Winning. And now winning. Winning. So in end game, this the method, only method. It is not puzzle. The method is that blacks will attack the white pawn from rear, from pitches. Either he will try to support, which is more difficult. After kd4, you cannot defend. You cannot go and defend the pawn now. If you try to defend, he will obstruct. So correct move, king d4 wins the game. Okay, all right. So I go to the next diagram. Some king pawn endings. Let me give you 5-6 king pawn endings. Now this position is black to play between two grandmasters, Lubuzovic and Brown. Black has the move. White coming in this direction, black going in the direction. What should black do? Grandmaster Brown is black. What should black do? So Vivan Vishal Sas moves a king d5. Do you all agree? Do you all agree with the move king d5? Do you agree? Only one answer. Only one player has answered. Why others are not giving answer? I want more answers. Om Desai says f5. There are only two moves, f5 or king. So king d5 is correct. What is wrong with f5? I will tell you. This is bad because he will play king. Now he will catch the pawn. He will catch the pawn. Now, here, if you try to abstract, it is not working because king will come. Now you abstract, then king will come. To go, if you go to any of the squares, so you have to stop, but then you will start. Now you have to move and five moves. By that time, he queens, draw. So F5 it's a mistake, it will draw the king. The correct move is, hello Tirtha, welcome, and Prince Gandhi, welcome. So the correct move is king d5. No, this is the correct move. Now the point is, if you will try to catch, I will obstruct. Now the king wants to go here. No way, I will stop. Now the king wants to come other way. On push, king will come. On push, king will come. But then this is bad because king. Now if you come here, now in the diagram, the king is in the queening square, queening line. Number one. Number two, the pawn is one step forward. Too slow. Just in time. Just in time. So it is important that you obstruct this. Now if you try to come here, I will push king and now push and now obstruct the king. The king wants to come. The king wants to come. No way. Now the king wants to come. No way. I will not allow. Winning the game. Alternately, let us say when he pushes the pawn, he will push the pawn. Now if you push the pawn, no, no, no. Here you play king d5, you push the pawn. So we'll start pushing. He will also push. We'll start pushing. He will also push. So here it is decoy. I want to queen with a check. I want to force the king to this point. So come here. White has no choice. White has to play only move. But then pawn push. Even though white will queen, white will lose the game. Even though he will queen, white is lost. Now here it is here square, square. And if you go down, it's checkmate. Checkmate. So basic what happens is when we are playing a game, we are in the actually time trouble, then tension, and also we do not calculate all variations. The mind must be very cool. In end game, the method is important. Here the method is to obstruction and decoy. There are two things. By coming here, now here is the decoy. I decoy the king to the pawn push and winning. Pawn push. No, 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 no. Here push, and now I will go maybe here. Yeah, and you push. I think I made a mistake. What did I do here? What did I do here? KD5, it is a draw. A win. Now push the pawn, push. Pawn, push. And decoy. You have to come and queen with check and win. The alternate move is to stop, but then I obstruct. Now you're trying to move. What is happening? You come here. Oh no, king here. Now you come, I obstruct and win the game. Okay. Hello, Mukund Agarwal. Okay. This position is white to play. Please find out what should white do. White to play. Can white win? Somebody has to suggest now. What should white do? Hello, Mukund Agarwal. Yeah. Desai says King G5. Vinith Tirtha Shah says King G4. One player says King G5, another says King G4. Diwan Vishal Shah says King G5. Unfortunately, all moves are wrong. King G4 or King G5 is not correct. The timing you count. You count why it is a mistake. King G4 is mistake. King G5 is also a mistake. You will throw away the win. It will become draw. White wants to win. कैसा जीतेगा? The rule of square. The rule of square. आपको देखिए, the king is an ideal place to watch the pawn because king can come in two moves. Now the correct move is G4. Yes, G4 is correct. Now white needs, black has to come how many moves? 1, 2, 3, 4. But in 1, 2 only I stop. Or sorry, 1, 2 and I will stop. Meaning 3 moves I am coming. So white, black cannot reach. Cannot reach. And this pawn is not in danger. King is there. If you push, it is lost. It is immediately lost. King cannot, black king cannot reach. Whereas white king will take the pawn. Lost. Winning. That means on G4, here you have to rush. Good move. This is good move. Now he wants to come. 1, 2. But it is white move. So white will play this. Not allowing. White pawn on 5th rank. Black pawn on 3rd rank. 2 tempo. White is ahead by 2 tempo. Pawn 5th rank में है. उसको 3 मूव चाहिए. उसको 3 मूव चाहिए. Black has to 5 moves. So winning. King. Now whether you go anywhere, you go to any square. Either this I will play king. Winning. So you come here, it is all over. Or you come anything, the same thing, the same variation. Unstoppable queen. So it is important that we recognize that our strength, the pawn is advanced. This pawn cannot be stopped. So king, now push. Now he will play king. Now if you will come king here, it is not going to work. I will play what I will do now. Maybe I will just do this one. I will have to play this because I have to. If I push the pawn, it is 3 4. Yeah, this is winning because this is too fast. So here this is winning. Trying to stop we enter. This is important. Okay. What else you will do? Winning. Okay. Next, white to play. I want to evaluate. Is this a draw or can black win? These are little hard endings because you need to calculate two, three things. Is this is this possible? White can save the game or black is winning. If white is winning or white is drawing, what you should do? Find out. What is the evaluation? Can white save the game? क्या white ये draw कर सकता है? This is a hard one. I give you 5 minutes. मैं 5 मिनट देता हूँ. Don't give your answer quickly. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Can white save the game? Logically, you will think, why should I give a position if it is not a draw? Eh? Correct? If black is winning, then I need not give the position. So, white can draw the game, but it is extremely difficult. There are two, three things. How can white save the game? How can white save the game? How can white save? So, Tirtha Shah says KB3 and Tirtha Shah says KB3. What else? Do you agree with the move? I will tell you, in end game, it is not finding a move. You have to make with a plan. आगे का दो तीन मूव देखना है क्या कर रहा है ओपोनेंट. ड्रॉ तो है बट व्हाट विल यू डू. आई वांट मोर आंसर्स. और यू एग्री विथ किंग b3 देन आई विल डिस्कस. Only you correct move. King b3 only move. The reason is you have to see your strength, your pawn on the fifth rank. So he will take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 9 moves. But in the meanwhile, you go, the king will go in 4 moves and then capture 5 and queen draw. So if you calculate straightforward, it's a draw. Because the white pawn is advanced on 5th rank. So he comes here. This is draw. If you play king, king. Now if you go for the pawn, as I showed you, draw. You need 6 moves. You also need 6 moves, draw. That means you go for the pawn. But even then it's a draw. I catch. I don't want to allow the king. Now if you come here, I will catch, take both pawns. I will king and winning. This is catch the pawn, draw. So because of the advanced pawn, I catch. Now the king cannot come. And if you play king to pawn push cannot come, I will win the pawn. The only move is king h6. But then g4. Zugzwang. Only move and I exchange. It is a easy draw king pawn endgame. It's a draw. So the whole point is you need to see the kings. By that time king attacks, you have an advanced pawn. Now this is the best. As I told you, this is not working. So only move. But then I will try to enter anyway. So he will try to obstruct. Suppose you go pawn push, then anyway let us calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By that time you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. Rook pawn is a draw. Black will have a queen, but white pawn on 7th rank. So it's a draw. For example, I will demonstrate. Let us say you come here. Now pawn push. Okay, you can come. Now draw. Or you can also play pawn push here. And I'll catch the pawn. Even if I don't take the pawn, it's a draw. I can come here. I will demonstrate. This is also a draw. This is also a draw. Rook pawn draw. So this is a draw. You cannot win. AB3 is correct move. So he played. You will stop. You don't. The king wants to come. The idea black king white want to enter from the pawn. So I will stop. I will stop. Now here. I want to queen 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3, 7 moves. He is far away. No, I will not allow. So this is drawn. Okay. So king b3, king. Now I want to enter, but he will come again. I want to enter, enter. Now if you will come, if you will try to stop me, then in this case I will play again waiting. I want if you cannot push the pawn. I come and draw. I come and draw. So KB3 is a correct move. Welcome Adi Jain. So well played. Who said that Tirtha Saha? Tirtha Saha, congratulations. KB3 draw. And Taimano saved the game. Black to play now. What should do? You know, many times player make mistake in end game. His position is a draw. In actual game, Black lost the game. Actual result, Black lost, but he had an easy draw. How Black can draw the game? G3 is bad. G3 is a bad move. Think again. When I'm giving you time, you do not have to answer immediately. Try to restrict your nerves, control your nerves. You have three variations. You can play G3, you can play King F4, you can play F5. So there are three lines. You play support the pawn or advance. So calculate. Please calculate. G3 is losing. The simple calculation I will tell you, when you play pawn G3, King G4, you know, after that white has only four moves and black has to move one more extra move, which is not coming. This is losing king. Now you come here. I need four moves. Push. Maybe I support. This is winning. It should win. Even this is winning. I don't have to play this move. I think this is winning. This is winning. Now king takes pawn. Pawn push. King here push. Oh, check is coming. Oh, I see. That is why the check is coming. That is why I need to wait. The pawn queens with check. Otherwise, I was winning. It's drawn. It's a draw. You are right. Who said that? On the side. On the side, your king g3 was a draw. I did not calculate properly. Pawn g3 is a draw. Pawn g3 is a draw. So I did not calculate. Okay, f5 it is an easy draw. F5 it is an easy draw, and it is easily drawing. But in the game he played a bad move. King f4. This is perhaps the only losing move. Even now, I think still the draw is possible. Probably still drawing. But here he gives a. This is a bad move. Is this a bad move? He should play instead. Just come to King G3 draw. Draw. Typical mistakes. Veerabhadra Singh is I am back in that movie. What is that movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger. He says I am back. This series of movies. So correct move is to play King F5 draw, G3 draw, a bad move and loses the game. After this, he plays winning, win the game. Because knight pawn. Typical mistakes, even grandmaster. Black is a grandmaster. Still he lost this pawn ending. Okay. White to play win. Basically, I have given such position, little twist I have done. So, white to play and win the game. 5 minutes, I am giving you 5 minutes. Many players don't want to study end game. They don't want to. They get bored with end game. But unfortunately, it is essential to know and improve your end game to get good result. In my career earlier, I was just bored of opening. I never liked to study opening. But that is important to get in tournament result. You need to know the opening. So it is very important to know all part of the game, but understanding of middle game and end game is more important than learning opening. Okay, please. What should white do? Yeah, yeah. King e3 correct move. The idea is not king h6. You are telling the idea is not to go king h6. Idea is to commit the king. And now the point is now the square, yeah, I will enter. King will enter the square or the square. Meaning, this is the point. Here, play f7, it's a draw. If you play now, it's a draw. You will never get time. You cannot come up. The pawn will queen. I mean, this position, one tempo decides. That is why the correct move. And now, yeah, this is winning. King, you are forced to enter. Now, I will take the pawn with a threat. I will take the pawn with a threat. So you have no time. I will take both pawns. And now you push. I am coming with a threat. Forced, but this is all enough. Enough. Queen. So it is important to get a feel for positions. King e3 puts him into zugzwang. Puts puts black into zugzwang. Only move. Right. Okay. Some more pawn ending. Another three. I think knight ending I have brought. Pawn endings over. Okay. Knight ending. Now white to play. What should white do now? Find out. Hello ANV. Good morning. What should white do now? Obviously, white should win the game. There is no point in discussing because white can draw any time. So how white is winning? No correct answer. No correct answer so far. Hans, just welcome. Actually, when you push the pawn, it's a draw. King will catch. Your pawn cannot advance. The knight will give a check. When the pawn advances, the knight will give a check. So c7, I will catch. King d7 draw. c7 draw. Pawn push draw. Knight check. Pawn b6 also draw. This is also draw. Not correct. No, 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 not king c5. King c5 not correct. You can see these two squares, this is the one. So do not go to king c5 or pawn push. So correct move is to play king d5. This is giving a threat, man. If you give, it is not a threat. It is not a threat here. So king d5, I am giving a real threat. Forced. Now king move does not work. So you are forced to take the pawn. And then pawn push wins. The knight is away, cannot coordinate. The king is blocking the path of the knight. That's the whole thing. And now only move. This is because now this is a threat now. This is a threat. So only move. King coming, only move. But in that case, king. Knight cannot come. Pawn check wins. And now knight check. For next three moves, no check. It is all lost. Now the threat is pawn push. Only move. The only move. But then this check and now this check. Game over. Over. So the whole point is now, of course, this is, here, this is the correct winning. This is a draw. Pawn push, knight check, draw. Or you push the pawn, then king here, draw. You can't push. The knight check I will pick up. That is the point is the king is not well placed. That is why king d5. Here, this is not a threat. In this case, this is not the right move. because in this case I can come. You can't push the pawn. That is the king d5 wins the game. Okay. Okay. Next, black to play. Black to play and win. These are very instructive positions. So I have selected the positions carefully. You need to find out how can black win the game. Grandmaster Jadia Gufeld is black. So how does black win? Please note the pawns are coming in this direction. How does black win the game? No. How does black win? Not correct. Tirtha, think again. I again remind you, in endgame, the method of winning is important. It's not a puzzle. I want more correct answer. You have got, I'm giving you 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Find out. 2 more minutes. No. Okay, I must give you a broad hint. All of you know in king pawn endgame, many times knight and pawn endgame, king pawn endgame, they are similar. Many times. So here the position is black to play. No, no, no. There is no sacrifice. The position is black to play. The same position, if it is white to play, white is in zugzwang. White to play, white in zugzwang. Because if white will come king to g3, black will enter, winning. And if white knight moves, black will enter the king. Then they will enter. That means the position is now black to play. We get the same position with white to play. We just make a triangulation. Same position, white to play, white in zugzwang. You cannot play king. You cannot play king. Now here, king. Now don't go to same square. Bring king. In case you move the knight, the king enters. King is 6, then king d5 and king c4. Now you bring king, only move. Same diagram. We reach the same diagram, but now white is in zugzwang. Now, if the king moves, the king will enter. And in case the knight moves, the king will enter. For example, the knight move. Now king enters. The king is tied down for the pawns. And now the king is simply coming. The pawn will queen. Nothing can stop. Suppose you come here. Now this is a blunder. This is a blunder. But what we can do? Just wait. Wait. Maybe just wait. Hmm, what I can do here? I can what I can do here I can throw the pawn and king enter. No, I must come king enter other way around. I must king enter. Now he will come and now he will come. King will enter. Draw. I mean winning. So the whole point is now the idea is to play king e7 and now king f7 and now zugzwang. Now I will play king. King enters. Enter. Now the point is you attack the knight. Now knight has a burden to defend both these pawns. Both the pawns. Which pawn? You take, the pawn is queening. And if you come to try to stop the pawn, you come and try to stop or whatever. And now if you come here, then I attack. You come here, the pawn is queen. So this is the whole point. Okay. That means knight and pawn ending also triangulation like king pawn ending. Same diagram. Now black to play, we should bring it white to play. Okay, I leave. 1, 2, 3. Same diagram. Winning. White to play. Can white win the game? This diagram. Can white win this game? White should win the game. White is a piece up. But how? The first move is very obvious. The first move is clear. Will come. So black will also play king. There is nothing better. Black also will play king. What should white do now? First two moves are practically forced. अब क्या करना है? How can now white win the game? Okay. On the side says king e4. You need to see black's counterplay. Not correct. King e4 is not correct. Not king e4. Not king e4. White wants to win. Now the game continued. This bad. This is bad. Correct move is king e3 wins. King e3 is a winning move. Okay. The point is now after king e4, it is a draw. I attack. And now when you come here, you are missing the opposition. Pawn push. By that time, you take 1, 2. Black is coming. 1, 2. Draw. This is what you did not count. Now king, king. Take draw. So the correct move here was king. The correct move is king e3 wins. What is the difference here? Now when you attack, I am guarding now. Now here the pawn is watching. The knight is watching the squares. The king cannot enter. And if you come now, I come king. Zugzwang. It is a zugzwang. All the squares are guarded by the knight and pawn. And now you come, and now it is a difference because here this position I you come too slow. I will approach the pawn. Okay. Now you become 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You come here. I will go 1. 2, 3, and I'll take the pawn and win. So one difference. This is a natural move. The king e4 looking psychological. The correct move. This is bad move. Correct move is this. Paris Kumar is back. Is I always the dialogue reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am back. So here, this is, correct move and winning the game. But mechanical, this is what happened. The white player played the king move and Nona Isoloni. It was a women candidates tournament, candidate women's for world championship, and this king e4, white only managed to draw the game. Isoloni drew the game. Okay, next. White is more, black is conquest. GM conquest from England. So the position is black to play. What should black do now? Black to play and win. मेरे ख्याल में I should do lot of end games only because very simple positions players make mistakes. चलो, show me the what is the white play, white should now black to play. What should black do? AN Venkatesan ND5. It is a good move because decoy the king. The pawn is queening here. So the diagonal. So here knight d5. No, this is draw. This is draw. Queen, queen, it is a draw. But the knight move is correct. Now there is a threat is here. There is a threat. You cannot stop. If you stop, knight check and I take the. So you have to take. That is decoy the king. Winning. Okay. So this is the correct move. In the actual game, black played this. Unfortunate, but he won on time. He won the game on time. The correct move is knight, winning the game. Let us do some puzzles. White to play and win. Let's go for some puzzle. Veerabhadra Singh says NEF5. Correct move. Correct move. Congratulations. Two threats at same time. The point is open line. Rook is then queen same time. Knight EF5. Now you need to capture the queen. So here only move. Check only move. Check only move. Double discover check. Discover check only move. You have to take the queen. Queen into bishop leads to checkmate. Checkmate. So series of only moves. So it is important that open line, weak point, back rank is weak, unprotected pieces. Well played. Well played, Vishal Thakkar and Veerabhadra Singh. Next diagram. White to play. White to play and win. Yes, Harish Kumar says knight h6 check. King h7, queen e6. Not the best, not the best, not the best. Not the best move. Harish Kumar, you have got some good idea, but you execute correctly. Yes, Birabhadra Singh. The idea of Harish Kumar is correct, but wrong way. The execution is first queen in. Because in the variation, you go, I come, now queen into, he can defend the game or he can take it also. So here, the correct move is to play queen into first. You have to take, and now bishop d5. I am giving a threat, bishop check and rook checkmate. So you have to come bishop. I don't see any other move. You take it is checkmate, knight check, rook checkmate. The plan of Paris. So you cannot take it. The only move, but then bishop check. Only rook into, then bishop into. Check and rook f6. Knight f6 wins. Or you go king, same thing. Knight f6 wins. So the execution is correct. The execution, the idea is to give check, but this is the right way because you are not giving time. The bishop d5 move, the tempo is not coming. So it is important. The same thing you need to put it right move order, not bishop d5. No, this is too slow. You have to sacrifice the queen because you give time to opponent. Suppose you do this, you are giving time to. I will take, and maybe I will play some move like f5. Not f5 really. Maybe here, maybe pawn push. Everything changes. Queen is now defending. So the correct move is queen into and now bishop and helpless. He is helpless. After bd5, now rook does not come. This does not come because of check. Finish. Rook check. Ready? Rook check. It is finished. Yeah. Next. White to play win. This is much more easier. I have made a repetition. I have already given this earlier. This is just a repetition. Please do it. Hello, Ruhani Asulani. Yes, sack on g5. It is not a sacrifice. It is a double check. It is not a sacrifice. It is a double check. What is Paris Kumar's move? Bishop h6. Queen takes. Here. King g7. King G7 will not work, I think. King G7, I guess rook into, pawn into, bishop into. It will checkmate only. How do I win the game? अरे दो रुपए this is bad anyway. I'll take this and win the game. I'll win this game. Okay. So coming to the next diagram. Now knight this double check. So here this will I will come here. Other moves are just worse. Other moves are just worse. So he will come. Yes. What do you do now? Huh? What will you do? Where will you go? Yes. Queen sacrifice. Yes. Private Limited, Prux Private Limited and Venkatesan, Chris Kumar. This is check. Very good. Because only move, then king is dragged. King is dragged into the territory. Knight check. It is like some Edward Lasker. George Thomas and Edward Lasker. Why it was Edward Lasker? No, I think rook check. No, no, not this rook check. Rook check. Should win. Pawn checkmate. Or king comes here. Or no, this is only move, and pawn checkmate. So there are so many pieces around the king. It is obvious that king cannot escape. 4 5 pieces. So it is all over. Very well played. Knight double check. Only move. Other moves are bad. If you go like this, then you will play knight into knight and win the game. Or you go, I will win the game anyway. Okay, so only move and winning. Only move and then queen check and winning the game. Black to play. The position, it is black to play. Let me flip the board. Flip the board. Black to play and win. Yes, Rux Idea Private Limited. Look into B2. The players used to Sicilian Dragon, either side, will know the answer very quickly. Sacrifice. Rook. Correct move. Rook into b2 correct move. After this check, no rook into you cannot play rook into. Then you will lose the knight and the pawn, and f3 pawn lose. So it is bad. So the correct move after the check, and now this is the quiet move. Important. There is nothing better. Whatever you do, you're in trouble. So here you press now rook. Note the knight checks are not correct. Zugzwang. This is Zugzwang. The point is the rook is now watching this file, and later on when I give queen check and then knight check, the king is cannot come to discover attack. The whole idea. Immediate knight check, it doesn't work. So the rook comes here, the king cannot walk to a discover check. Nothing but you have to make a room for the king. The threat is knight check and king d1, queen f1 mate. So the only move. Again a quiet move. On knight check, king d2 is coming. There is no progress. No progress. So a quiet move, winning. What if you defend, it is lost. You go back for defense, it is lost. Knight check will win the game. Knight into knight will win the game. So only move, counter attack. Check, 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 and over. You get mated. Check. Two knights and queen. Habak. Now if you come, he resigns here. No, if you play rook also, it is lost. Rook also queen check will come. And now maybe queen check, and now queen check should win the game. Hey, what am I doing? I should not do this. Maybe here, maybe what? I think this check should win. This check. I'm also getting just blindness. Now knight check should win. And after this check is winning the game. Lost. So this check, this is winning, or even this check also. This check also is a mate. It is lost. So he cannot bring rook. And after the move, he comes queen. Knight check, and it should be over. Okay. On this, mate in two. If he here check, check, mate. Just blindness. Okay, I am getting just blindness also. All right. So this is very good positions. Sack and then some quiet moves. In mainly rook b8 was very important. White to play. I must flip the move. A very interesting diagram. Basically, you get actually it's a puzzle. You know that sacrifices are there, but you need to calculate. Just don't make casual moves like a blitz game. You play coffee house moves, no problem. But here you should think. Obviously, immediately all of you must be thinking two ways of sacrifice. But watch out. You have to be careful. Why to play and win? Find out. Yeah. How does white win? Almost thinking of Laskar sack only. I don't want a draw. Win chahiye. It is a complicated one. It is complicated, but it is winning. Find out. I will write back. Hmm. Yeah. What have you got? So, Prax Idea Private Limited and Tirtha says Queen H5. Queen H5 is too slow. You do not have time for slow moves, Tirtha. Win is Bishop H7 is correct. But who said that? This is correct move. And now you have to accept it. Now check. You have to go. Bishop sack is correct move. Now check this. This is where you need to work out correct moves. Now check will draw only. The point is we need to make now perfect planning how to win the game. A series of good moves required. ब्लैक को बस एक मूव चाहिए. बिशप भाग जाएगा. इधर से किंग को जगह बना देगा. The king wants to make a room. The rook will come for defense. You better be careful. Winning how? Hello Ankit Rai. Where is the win now? The win is achieved by basically you need to know that you have got heavy pieces and pawns coordinating the correct idea. Now idea pawn check, idea rook check, both are winning. So only defense. There is no other defense. Only. But then check queen into and now the king cannot escape. The moment you move, queen h4 check is coming. Now this check is a mate. This will lead to mate. Now if you move the bishop anywhere, so queen check will come. I will not allow the king to slip in to only move. If bishop d6, queen h4 wins, leading to mate. Okay. So this will lead to mate. So here only move queen into. But then check. Force the king. Now check. Force the king. Now you cannot go. If you go somewhere here, now rook check, queen check, and now rook check will lead to mate. So only move. Only move. When you give a check here, now the only move is bishop. The only move. So that the king will take and run. Bishop here. Idea, when you take, the king will come and slip, draw. Draw or black may win the game. The good move, bishop g5 is a good resource, but still white is winning. Both the players have made best moves, but white is winning the game. How? Look into bishop is a bad move. All of you know, in when there are only heavy pieces means I am referring to queen and rook. They are heavy pieces. When there are heavy pieces, the king's safety is important. White king is safe and sound. Black is in danger. When you give a rook check, the king is going to f6 square. So guard that f6. Guard that. Give a threat. Because anyway you cannot defend. The queen f6, h4 is coming. Right? So here, queen f3, good move. Trying to run away. Give the return the piece. Now, if you go for the piece, it is bad. There is no, this is kind. So, attack. The rook will now have access on the d7, and this is also a threat. The queen cannot defend both the threats. Check. Rook cannot come. If rook comes, rook g7, rook g5. Rook cannot come. Rook into g5 is coming. So, even rook into rook and queen. Rook into rook also wins. Rook into rook and queen b7 wins. So, only move. Idea h4. I have time for h4. Winning. Now I will get the material back and the attack continues. The attack continues. I need the rook. Exchanging the rook is not a good idea. Keep the rook. It should win. I recover my piece. And now if you play rook for rook, he will challenge rook d4. Challenge. But okay, if you play rook d4, if you play rook coming here, I have this move. No. I have this simple. Simple move should win. Okay. So here on this move, he plays, king, but rook. Now f5 cannot come. Rook into g5 mate, leading to mate. So one check, it doesn't matter. This is losing. After the check king, and now queen into, rook into, and the ending is lost. Mate into, checkmate. So unfortunately, the two rooks he cannot have. So he plays queen, lost. Idea, quite move. Zugzwang. He cannot do anything. Now queen d3, then rook check, and rook check, rook g5 mate. Idea pawn into rg5 takes checkmate. Or alternately, he can play here, queen f5, but anyway, this is also winning. It is all difficult. Actually, this position is not that easy. Yudovic analyzed it thoroughly in that notes, the Russian championship. It is a very difficult diagram for all of you. So many good moves White has to find. The sacrifice was correct, but lot of good moves you have to find. This is the correct move, and this is correct, and now this is again correct. This is where you need to find. This is another fantastic move by Black. This is the way. So it is winning. Very difficult position. Indeed. Alright, I have showed you some puzzles and some end games. Now I will show you games of Mr. Tal. I had gone to Tal, Dor, Tolus, Botvinnik. This position I need to discuss. When I was seeing the game, I felt that it is very similar to Korsunoi Kasparov 1978. I think very similar position. Kasparov met Korsunoi for the first time in the Olympiad. I will show both games. So the classical Kings Indian. It is necessary to stop the maneuver. Otherwise, NC5, NG4 will come. Okay. In the World Championship, Botvinnik simply could not adjust to the Tal's dressing style. So Tal now played simple development, and Black has the more active position because the pressure on B2 it finds hard to develop. So he plays Rook B1, idea to develop the bishop, and Black generates play knight. Now you cannot push the pawn because the pin you have to lose valuable time, and in meanwhile I will develop initiative. So he comes again playing correctly. The end game is favorable for Black. Now if you try to king h1, I can simply play queen c4 and then b5 b4. So he has to move the queen. Minus plus. The position already is minus plus. Black has, activated all his pieces, and white has not started any action. These are the passive pieces. Good one. Threat pawn f4. Time. Positionally, this is good move, but I can't do this move because knight is hanging. So, but anyway, I'm getting a tempo. Black to play and win the game now. I'm giving you time. I will analyze this game and that Kasparov's game also. Maybe Kasparov's game in the afternoon because I will not have time for such a complicated game. How should Black play now? Hello, Parva Thakkar. A great game. Botvinnik was shattered. This is the sixth match game. And Botvinnik was so much shattered psychologically, he could not maintain his cool. Hello, Niranjan. Hello, Navalgund Niranjan. Good morning. The correct move. Knight jump. The whole point is now action must go on. Non-stop action. You cannot decline that. The only move. Once again, he plays brilliantly. What else? Now the point is, now if you accept it, this is okay, but he plays brilliant. So many good moves. Now you need to take. After you take pawn takes b7 is winning. So only move because knight into pawn is not possible. And a simple threat. I want to take capture 2 3 times and queen. So you need to protect c3. Now bishop is tied down. I mean, black is not feeling. Actually, black is a piece down, but you feel that black is like a piece up actually because white pieces are so passive. Finish. Only move. There is no other move. Other moves are losing just. If you play knight and rook d1 is winning. Over. What this? Let me take you to the notes now. I mean, now game. How you can do here? Okay, I will take you with notes. There is I have not kept maybe I have not kept it. I will find it the other one. Just a minute. It should be notes. Unbelievable. It is not there. Okay. It doesn't matter. It should be with notes somewhere. Okay, I leave this. See, I will tell you this is not the way that I found one variation, and I played this with one player from Karnataka. He is a very good player in opening preparation. Very good player. Let me show that game. I must. Yeah, I guess so. This is the one. See, I got the similar setup. Not this, sorry. Not this. This one. The result is given wrongly. Actually, I won the game. I don't know how they feed the result. So this setup is interesting. I am mixing up, not this one. So I will show some other time that one. Okay, so I hope you are doing fine. Yes, Naval, good. Good morning. I am doing excellent, and I hope the vaccine is coming. So the tournament will start slowly from April, May onwards. Gradually, round robin tournament will start, and then once everything is problem is over, the regular tournament should start. So I am doing fine, and I hope everybody will be all right once the vaccine comes. So okay, I will show the game of Kasparov and detailed notes of this game in the afternoon. So thank you very much, friends. And in the afternoon session, I will concentrate on middle game positions because finding good move in opening stage, so that opening discussion is done and the correct ideas, then finding good plan and good moves in middle game stage. That means I will discuss opening strategy, also some positions on middle game strategy, and these two games, Tal Botvinnik sixth game and also Korsunoi Kasparov, I will have a look at it and discuss in the afternoon 2:30. Thank you very much being with me. Sapnara Namaskar, take care and bye. क्या हो रहा है